So, I am about to head to this place that I have ridden past so many times and keep saying that I was going to stop at it and try them out. Now, I ain't no food vlogger, even though I want to add it to the list of things that I do to keep my content, you know, fresh and fun. But it's called Taco Pete, and every time I pass by there, I always see a lot of people outside. And so I was always curious, like, is it really as good as the lines that I see? So a while back, I was doing Lyft, and I picked up someone from there, and she actually worked there. She says that she's been working there for some years, and she just went on and on and on about how great the tacos are, and baby, she was like, baby, you just can't miss. So I just took I bought a blend jet from the personal blender from Marshall's, and it just didn't do what I needed it to do. So I just took it back, and I said that I'm gonna go by Walmart because I do need another personal blender. I said I'm gonna go by Walmart because the Hamilton Beach one that I had is just it just fell apart. So I'm gonna go by Walmart and get me another personal blender. I'm probably gonna get either a NutriBullet or a Ninja. But in the meantime, I am hungry, and so I said I'm gonna go grab something to eat. Now, at first I said I was gonna do a fish sandwich, but the best fish sandwiches I always get is from Fish Supreme. That's all the way out on the east side. So I said, hey, let me check out Taco Pete. So I'm on my way to Taco Pete. I'm just gonna pull up here. It's in a crazy little. It's on the corner. Matter of fact, let me see if I can flip this around and show you what, because I'm trying not to. See if you can see it. Can you see it? It's like right here. So, but it's saying do not enter, no left turn. So I guess I can't turn here. So hopefully I can turn over there. But anyway, so that's Taco Pete. So I am about to check out Taco Pete LA's original, and I'll let you know how good it is. And then I will oh shit, I can go in this way. And then, oh, they got a line too. I don't know if I was supposed to turn right here. Hopefully East Point not looking. We're about to make it do what it do, and they got a line out here. And then I'm gonna go get my personal blender because I don't like blending up. It's so funny, Taco Pete's right here and Taco Bell is right there. I don't like blending up big batches whenever I am doing my smoothie, and I like the personal grab and go, especially whenever, you know, I'm working out. So, but anyway, we're about to check out Taco Pete in, I guess this is College Park and not East Point. They all run together, College Park. Let's go. Okay, y'all, so we got Taco Bell, and then we got Taco Pete. Let's eat. Okay, y'all. Taco Pete cost me $15. That includes the drink, and I got a chicken taco salad. I got extra cilantro, extra sour cream, and I got a mango lemonade. So let's see what we are working with. Oh, that's cute. This is considered a chicken taco salad from Taco Pete. Now it was $8.99, but by the time I added in the extra cilantro and I guess the extra sour cream, and then I purchased the mango lemonade because of course there's an upcharge for the mango. It came to $15 and some change. So we're going to see if this is as good as the young lady told me that it was whenever I picked her up from here. I guess it's been probably about a month and a half, 2 months ago. We're about to see. Now they have some famous Taco Pete sauce. Okay, I can tell that it's authentic. It's not something that they poured out of a jar. So we're gonna put this taco sauce on here, and we're about to see if Taco Pete lives up to its name. Now I got chicken. This is considered a taco salad, even though they basically is tomato. Oh, the chicken looks good. The chicken looks real good, y'all. Let's see. Okay. Hold on, let me get y'all. Give me a second. Hold on. Right now. Let me spin this thing around so y'all can see that. Y'all see this chicken? They give you shredded chicken, but baby, that chicken is seasoned to the gods. Do you hear me? Okay, Taco Pete, I'll be back. I will definitely be back, Taco Pete. Pete, your brother Paul, your cousin Puny. I will be back. I'll be back. And on that note, literally, y'all, I'll be back. Love you, bye. Got sour cream on my tongue. Okay, y'all. So the way that I just inhaled that taco, those nachos, I definitely gotta go in here and I definitely have to go in here and get me a personal blender. Because baby, when I say I inhaled those tacos, those nachos, they were so good. And I love cilantro. The cilantro was fresh, the onions was fresh, the ingredients was fresh, the meat was perfectly seasoned. That one right there, I'm glad it's not too close to me, but it's gonna be a problem anytime that I want to get some tacos or nachos. Why do these buggies always be having issues? They don't roll smoothly. Let's see if I can get a good one. I think this one's gonna be better. Let me put my stuff. Hold on. Y'all, it's sad that whenever I come in here, All of these cabinets are locked. Okay, y'all. So as much as I fussed about everything being locked up behind the case, okay, two things happened. First of all, I just absolutely, positively came up and got off like a fat rat. And let me tell you, God be showing out. So I just purchased this Ninja Blast Max.
And all good pussy wasn't good pussy.
Oh, Jesus.
My siblings were hard-headed.
Oh, Jesus. Hold on. I'm listening to a new book called Where Love Blooms by Kimberly Brown. Y'all, I am so sorry. Oh, God. But I just got the Ninja Blast Max. 20-ounce capacity. It was supposed to have been $69. But I just got it. Let me, oh, hold on, my screen is dirty. If you can see it. See if I can get y'all to see it. I just got it for $27. And the reason that that was a ticket. It wasn't supposed to be $69. But Walmart does it all the time where they'll have the wrong item sitting in front of this ticket. So I just got a $70.
Listen to me, especially regarding their love life.
Jesus,
I've been
y'all,
with the same one.
I just got a $70 blender, personal blender, for $27. So I'm about to go home, even though I am full from eating that. It say nacho. It says taco salad, but really it was nachos. But since I just ate that full meal, I know that I'm not going to be hungry. But at some point, I am gonna blend up me a little smoothie, a little 1-2. What you're gonna do, so I can test out my $70 blender, personal blender that I just got for the $27. Okay, I'm smiling. Baby, that's a stop sign. It's a stop sign. Hi, y'all. So I'm gonna head to the house. I got some editing to do so I can post a video tonight. Give a shout out to my girl Bridget for sending me some things from her shop out in LA, and I will holler at you beautiful people in a little bit. Bye. Good morning, beautiful people. So yesterday I went out first. Thank God it's Friday. Thank God it's Friday. Yesterday I had made me a smoothie, but it was just, I don't know, it was not good. I think it was I put too much collagen in it. I don't know what it is about collagen, but it makes me gag. But anyway, I made me a smoothie yesterday, but I had to make it in the big blender because my small blender, the Hamilton Beach, I think it was like $19. I don't think it was $19, maybe $16, something like that. The top of the lid of it is broken. Plus, it doesn't have enough power. But I wanted something that was compact. So yesterday, and it's probably going to be in this blog because I think I blogged it. I know I did. I blogged about it yesterday. I'll probably put in this blog too. But yesterday I went and bought a personal blender because y'all, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm supposed to be juicing. I've been lazy lately. I can't keep putting it off on depression. I got to take my life back. So the other day I went and bought all of these at the Goodwill. It's like $5 for this. But here's the thing. I have all of this fruit that I bought that I even have shot things that I still haven't juiced. And you know what happens, especially this time of year? Gnats and fruit flies. So these gnats and fruit flies are about to drive me crazy. It happens every single year. My old apartment, and then this apartment. And I know that it's coming from like the pineapples, but I got to make sure that as soon as I get fruit, I go ahead and do what I'm going to do with it and package it up. I'm going to have to get some traps and stuff because they're flying around here crazy. I was cooking the other day. Someone pointed it out to me that they saw a bug going around the rim of my skillet. And I don't want nobody to think I got roaches because I don't have roaches. Those are actually these gnats and fruit flies. And so I got to get them out of here, especially since I have my door and stuff open whenever it's warm. Now, my sister did give me something to water my plants with that I'm supposed to put in the water. And I need to find that. It's some little pellets that you are supposed to put in your water whenever you water your plants, and it helps kill honey, these little pellets look like dog food, but they're actually pellets that goes into your water. Anyway, so I bought this Ninja Blast Max. It was supposed to have been $69, but they had it mislabeled at Walmart as being on clearance for $27. And so, guys, you know I made them give it to me for the 27. And where's the charging? Okay. Where's the recharging part? Hold, please. Oops. It's actually inside the lid. Because y'all know your girl was about to go off. But the actual charge part is inside the lid. So let's see how well this $69 personal blender works. I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm excited. So we're going to do banana, pineapple, spinach, and peanut butter. Y'all, this Khalifa Farms is extra creamy almond milk is truly, truly one of my, I know why that, I know why it was nasty yesterday. It was nasty because I used oat milk instead of almond milk. Oat milk is good for me, oat milk is good for like eating cereal, but for making smoothies, no. Let me get some ice. And actually, to save on calories, I really shouldn't, I really should just do, I think I'll just do water. Yeah, I think I'll just do water to save on calories. So we're gonna do some water. We're gonna do a banana. And I probably shouldn't do a whole banana, but we're gonna do a half a banana. We're gonna do protein powder. Not gonna do a whole scoop of protein powder because we are trying to cut calories. This banana I will eat in full. We're gonna do some pineapples. Pineapples. I'm gonna be nasty here. Pineapples makes the kitty taste sweet, even though I don't have a kitty taste tester at the moment. We're gonna do some spinach, fresh out the bag. Yes, fresh out the bag. I'm gonna trust that they double washed it like they said. I don't feel like washing it. And I'm gonna do 1 scoop of peanut butter. Y'all, this is a lot. I hope I don't overdo it. I hope I didn't put too much in there. And I'm not putting no collagen in now. So we're gonna put this lid on. I decided not to do almond milk. And let's see what happens. Am I supposed to? You know, y'all know the thing about blend 30 seconds, under 60 seconds. Y'all know how we do. We don't read instructions. Oh, please, let me read the instructions. Guess what, y'all? I can't blend it because I didn't charge it. I don't know why. I think it's like a battery bank. You're just going to pull it out and it's going to just pull and go. And I thought since I had it plugged in that I could blend it that way, but I guess not. So I'll be back. Let me go take my vitamins. We just going to eat a banana. Can y'all tell I used to have some muscles? I'm gonna have to get these back. So what y'all got up for this weekend? Today, I'm doing happy hour with My old Aunt Jackie's brand manager, and the old human resources recruiter. One happy hour, chop it up. Tomorrow, we're going to a draft party. I'm also going to go watch a little kickball. Sunday, I'm going to go watch kickball. And in between that, I'm going to work my behind off because I have only worked out twice this week. Yeah, I've only worked out twice this week. So we're going to get it back together, y'all. But yeah, tell me what y'all got up for this weekend or what y'all did this weekend, because by the time I post this, it'll be after the weekend. But drop it below. Let me know what y'all did. I'm about to let this charge, write out some things to do today, and I will get back with you guys. Good afternoon, my loves. Me and my sister are about to head to a watch party. Well, not a watch party, a draft party, I'm sorry. So I'm in the car waiting on her. Y'all, I bought this is my first time trying Fenty foundation. Tell me what you think. I like it. I think the girl did a good job of matching to my color. Of course, the crazy part is that it's too early in the game for me to even be buying new foundation, because as the summer kicks in and I get outside and start walking, I'm going to get darker, which means that I'm going to have to go buy another color. But it is what it is. I am in hopefully a season of my life where I'm just not gonna be stressing about, girl, you driving entirely too fast in that business in this parking garage, where I'm not going to be stressing about much of anything. I had to come to Jesus with myself last night, and I'm like, Chloe, he has never failed you, and he's always come through in the clutch. And he's blessed you sometimes with blessings that you never even saw coming. So I'm not going to stress about it. So today we're going to a NFL draft party. I hate that I missed the cigar bar Thursday. My girl Kim called me Thursday. Well, she texted me Thursday, and she said that the cigar bar that we went to, me and my girl Kia went to the week before last in Snellville, she said that it was like really lit. So I called Kia. I told Kia that we got to get back out there. Now, funny little short story. So when me and Kia went 2 weeks ago, the queue, for whatever reason, the queues be there on Thursday. So we just sitting at the bar, chilling, sipping. I'm trying to teach her how to smoke a cigar. And, of course, guys are coming by, stopping, talking, whatever. So this one guy came, and I have to admit that if I'm not interested in you, I'm not going to say I'm rude, but I kind of like make it very obvious that I'm not interested in you. That's something I guess I need to work on, because I don't want to come off as being that type of chick, but at the same time, if I know that you're interested in me and I'm not interested in you, I don't want to waste your time. Anyway, so guys flowing, back and forth, whatever. I gotta get to my girl. She was looking good. She had on her little fitted dress and her heels. She was looking really cute. So they was hitting on her strong. So this one guy kept coming over there talking to us or whatever, and he ended up trying to hit on her. Baby, how about he come talk about he's polymorous. Now let me say this. It's your life. Do whatever it is you want to do. But there was nothing about this man for me that would, y'all, there go my neighbor, the one that I thought played for the other team. Well, he's walking out with a chick, and maybe he doesn't play for the other team. I don't know. She look kind of hard. So I don't know, child. I don't know. I know he got on them same socks and flip flops that he always have on. I mean, I don't think I've ever seen this man with tennis shoes. Every time I see him, he got on socks and flip flops no matter where he goes. Anyway, so this polymorph thing, I mean, I shouldn't be judging, but I'm looking at him like, is it easy for you to even get one woman, let alone multiple women? Kevin Samuels got some of y'all men out here feeling real froggy, because I didn't see anywhere that poly or more us should have been involved in that equation, but it is what it is. Anyway, my sister about to roll up. She dragging. So we about to go to this NFL watch draft party, and I will holler at you in a little bit. Let me let her in. Happy Sunday, y'all. Well, I guess I got get my exercise in for today. It took me 20 minutes to cut the front yard. I'm gonna have to take the lawnmower to get it checked out, because even though it's self-propelled, for some reason it's harder than it previously has been to push. So I need to, I guess, go get it checked. And it's a place over here on Memorial Drive that does lawnmowers that I can get it checked out. I just hate, as a woman, going somewhere, taking it somewhere. So I might just get my brother Munchie or one of the guys to I can get my bestie Joe to come look at it for me. And yeah, matter of fact, let me call him now. I'll be back, y'all. Whew. Well, first let's try and call Munchie, because Munchie, or Charles, actually, Munchie is the one I said was my brother. I put him in, y'all. I put him in my last video. I put him in the video when I went to play kickball. He's my kickball coach. I'm calling him on FaceTime. He might not answer. He actually may be. What's up, Charles? Hey, my baby out there getting it, man. I should have went work out this morning. Hey, babe, I ain't about to getting it. My ass out here cutting grass. I need a favor.
What's that?
Sometime next week, can you come look at my lawnmower? Because my self-propel seems like it's taking. It seems like it's not. It's harder to push.
Not pulling. Okay.
It's pushing. I mean, it's pushing, but it's not. It's harder than it was before. So I don't know what the hell going on. I could take it to the lawnmower place that's over here Memorial Drive, but you know they be trying to get over on women. So.
Yeah, okay. I come by tomorrow. What you doing tomorrow evening after I cut grass?
Now I won't be available until after 7 tomorrow because George has a procedure.
Okay, I'm gonna pray for her. But that's good for me because I'm on the east side. I have to cut grass off of Gresham and Panthersville. So.
Okay, well then that's good. That's good. I can meet you over here. What time? Where your games at today?
I mean ODC at 6 and 7, and I'm with Tiny at 5 at Exchange.
Okay. I'll be okay. I'll come over to Exchange.
I'll be there at 5. I'm gonna leave at 6. I'm gonna be there from 5 to 6.
This your week to bring some candy, boy.
Text me what type of candy you want.
I want some now later, some mambas.
I got you. That's my word. Love my sister.
I love you too, baby brother. I'll see you in a little bit.
I'll see you in a little bit. Bye.
Bye. So, ladies, one of the things that I'm learning how to do is not be so independent that I don't ask for help. I'm doing better about it because I get chastised a lot by the men in my life who I know are sincere and have my back. I'm learning to lean more into my femininity and just simply ask. If they say no, they say no. If they give me the impression that I'm bothering them, I'll never ask again. But I have so many that chastise me for not asking. And so I'm learning to lean into it. I'm trying to decide if I want to just, maybe I'll go cut the top part of the heel and then work on the bottom part Tuesday. But so far, hold on. So I got the front yard cut. Yay! Y'all, I be, baby, when I say my daddy was mad at me, I know my daddy cussed my ass out because I have shredded his bushes. I know he tan my ass up. Oh well, such is life. I'll hold y'all later. Okay. So usually I just sit and scan from the other end, but this is the upper part of the backyard. That has to be cut. That's the house. Good morning, y'all. So I know this looks a little crazy, but I am working on high protein, low carbs, no sugars, no flour, no whites, and no fast food. We're gonna see how that's gonna go. And I still need to work on no alcohol, but this is my breakfast this morning, Tuesday, and we're going to see how today goes. I'm about to head up to the house in a little bit to, I'm about to head over to the house. I ain't got no clothes on, y'all. I'm about to head over to the house in a little bit to cut the rest of the backyard. So I'll be taking you guys with me. Hope you're having a great week. So I am headed out I'm supposed to be going over to the house to finish washing, Lord Jesus. To finish, first of all, let me apologize because I did not bring my microphone, so it might be a little loud. So I'll try not to vlog too long while I'm in the car. Supposed to be headed over to the house to finish mowing the backyard because I don't want it to be too much time between when I mowed the front yard and then the top level of the backyard, and then didn't mow the bottom of the backyard. It'll be crazy. So supposed to be going over there to mow the lawn, but then I realized that it is really time for me to get an oil change. So I'm about to head over to get an oil change, which made me think about a conversation that I had. I don't know if it's a conversation. You know, it really was a conversation. I posted in the City of Stonecrest group my disappointment at learning that, you know, they had put a Harold's chicken, Harold's ice bar, I'm not sure how they have it, on Panola Road. If you're from Atlanta, then you'll know that Panola Road is the suburbs. So the City of Stonecrest, Lithonia area is the suburbs. So they put a Harold's chicken, and that area is always, you know, very vocal and complaining about, you know, they need more nice restaurants, stores, grocery stores, all of that in, you know, that area. It's I'm not going to say it's an affluent area, but it is a black area with mid to high income individuals and families. So, you know, it has its challenges as far as the area is concerned, and there is a need for more quality food places to eat and, you know, entertainment and things like that, you know, which is going on with a lot of the black areas where, you know, they're seeing a lot of Korean owned stores popping up, clothing stores that I call disposable clothes, beauty supply stores, and liquor stores. And then now that there's a lot of growth in the Atlanta area with the housing market, instead of them building a lot of houses, they're building a lot of townhouses, apartments, and senior living. I personally don't have a problem with senior living because senior living usually means less riffraff. But nevertheless, they put a Harold's on Panola Road, and they put the Harold's in an old Denny's, and the Denny's, that we were surprised when they built that Denny's there because it was a smaller Denny's and it sat down in a hole. It's just like, it was like a little plot of land, and they shoved the Denny's in there. It only, to be quite honest, I'm not even sure if it even has 40 parking spaces. So I doubt it even have 40 parking spaces. I don't know, because I'm getting ready to go over there. So a lot of people was excited. I don't know if you've heard of Harold's Chicken. If you're here in Atlanta, I know you have. They have one on Old National. They have one on Auburn Avenue, downtown Atlanta. So, you know, they were excited. You know, it is what it is. Harold's Chicken is kind of really like a sports bar more so than a restaurant. But or it's one of those situations where it's supposed to be a restaurant, but on certain days and at certain times it turns into like a club. One of those type situations. So a lot of people was excited about Harold's Chicken coming, but the Denny's didn't work out in the area because of the egress and the ingress. And that's something that a lot of times I hate to say it, black people, we don't fully think out a business plan. You know, your type of establishment is the type of establishment that's going to have a lot of people coming. They're going to be drawn to it, especially on the nightlife on the weekend. So you need to make sure that wherever you choose to open your business has good parking, good ingress and egress. Now the Denny's, again, part of the reason that we feel that it closed is because it didn't have good parking, plus it sat down in the hole. So to my surprise, I was thoroughly shocked to find out that on the weekends, Howard charges $20 to park. And I stated that on my post. And I did state that, and a lot of people get offended whenever you say anything about black people. And, you know, I've even had that happen here on the channel, but I'm going to say how I feel because I know the experiences that I have. Now, true enough, whenever you go downtown Atlanta, you do have to pay to park. And, you know, it's the nature of the beast. It's understandable. But on Panola Road, I refuse to pay $20 to park at an establishment that's supposed to be a restaurant, especially whenever I know that you're just really trying to capitalize. And it happens a lot here in Atlanta, where a lot of the African-American establishments try and find ways to nickel and dime you. And so whenever I stated my piece, a lot of people, you know, they got mad and they went in on me, and that's fine, because one thing that I am learning to do is to stop holding my tongue. You know, whenever I was younger, as a Scorpio, I was very outspoken, I was very vocal, I was very angry, I said whatever the hell I wanted to damn say. And as I aged, I started to suppress myself because I was so concerned about what people thought, how people thought about me. I did care about what people said about me, because I was known as being a very angry, just an angry black woman. But it was a series of reasons why I was that person. And then being a Scorpio, I have to admit that we will pop off real quick. But I've mellowed as I've matured. But at the same time, to my detriment, I've realized that I've gotten to a point where I worry too much about what people say and what people think about me, and voicing my opinion. It's just a way that you have to learn the balance of how to express how you feel. Don't necessarily worry about being offended, about offending anyone, but at the same time being able to convey your thoughts without just being you know what I'm saying? So, you know, I say, you know, that's one of the issues that I have with black businesses. And it is true that we will try and find a way to nickel and dime our people, because we know they're gonna pay it and they're gonna come. Now, some of the people's like, well, they charge only $20 on the weekends because it be so crowded. But think about it. Those 30 parking spaces are not going to multiply. Those 30 parking spaces are not going to, you're not going to have a limit on how long you can be there in order to churn the crowd. You see what I'm saying? So if I'm going to pay $20 to park at a Harold's Chicken, you best believe I'm going to be up in there 3-4 hours, whatever. So it's not going to benefit anybody in the parking lot or anybody that comes, because there's going to be no parking. The people who pay $20 are not going to leave. So therefore, you have to find somewhere else to park. Now, you start parking across the street in the subdivision, those people are going to start calling the police. If you go over to the plaza that is, because next door is a nursery, and they've blocked off where you can't park where they in their nursery parking. So you can, the only other option is to go over to the plaza that is next door. In that plaza is the Cigar Bar, JR Crickets. It's I know, maybe try to think of it. It's another place, and they take up all of their parking on the weekend, to the point where actually people used to be parking on the curb, and they started towing people who were parking on the curb. You can't park in the Dairy Queen parking lot because they will get you towed. So now you're going to have people who are going to try and park over there, and then they're going to have to walk across a couple of businesses that don't have a sidewalk. So you're causing chaos. And So it was just a bad decision to put the Harold's Chicken there in the first place. There's plenty of places within the city of Stonecrest area that could have accommodated the type of crowd that Harold's Chicken will create. And a lot of people are like, well, you don't know their money. Maybe they couldn't afford it. Okay, well, okay. So if you couldn't afford to move into another establishment that has more parking for your people, it's still at a detriment, because I'm not going to pay $20 to park, and from whatever I discuss with other people, they're not going to pay $20 to park. And to be quite honest, the people who are willing to pay the $20 to park are often, especially for a Harold's Chicken. If you're talking about somewhere upscale, Infinity Bistro, or somewhere like that, okay, great. But when you're talking about Harold's Chicken, you're going to attract a certain demographics of people. You're going to attract the people who smoke hookahs. I smoke hookahs. But you're going to attract the ones who like to stand on the couch. And you're going to attract the ones who, yeah, they're going to be paying $300 and $400 for that's another thing. That's another thing that drives me crazy about us. When we get businesses like this, everything is reserved. Everything. Atlanta has gotten to be the city of reservations. So you're gonna pay $125 to reserve a four-person high-top table. Then they're gonna implement a $50 minimum. I'm not saying this is what Harold's is doing, but I'm saying that's what a lot of businesses here, black-owned businesses, or businesses that cater to black people here in Atlanta. I've never had this issue whenever I've gone to a non-black owned business or a business that doesn't cater to a black crowd, because they do it with Chicago's Pizza. They do it with the patio, where, you know, patio and Chicago's Pizza are together. It's a cigar bar and Chicago's Pizza. But on the weekends, on busy nights, all the tables are reserved or bottle service only. So it's $150, $125, $150, sometimes even $200 for a table. We're not even talking about a booth or a section. And then there's a $50 minimum per person on top of what you pay for the table. What you pay for the table does not go towards your minimum or your ticket. This is something that is constant here in the Atlanta area, specifically with black businesses. But whenever you call that out or you say something about that, then it's like, oh, you down to black business, and that's the problem with black people, and blah, blah, blah. No, the problem with black people is that they feel that we are entitled to support their BS just because they're black owned. Just because black owned businesses have a harder time and less money to set up their businesses, they feel like we owe them. I don't owe you my hard-earned money. I simply don't. And you know, you'll go spend that with the white people. You know what? It's not a black and white thing. It is a money thing, and it is a Chloe's money thing. So if I feel like I am being taken advantage of, or I feel like my money is not being appreciated, or I'm not being appreciated, no, I'm not. I'm going to take my money that I work hard for and spend it somewhere that I feel that I'm being appreciated. Now, me paying $20, I got to pay $20 to park on a lot that you own. Now think about it. It's a lot that you own. The people who own the lot are not charging me $20 to park. It's a lot that you own. And so I got to pay $20 to park on a lot that you own. No other businesses are on that lot but yours. You own the lot, and I got to pay $20 to park. I got to pay $18 for a lemon drop that's going to come in a plastic cup. Then I got to pay $18. Well, I'm backing up, because now a lot of establishments has gotten to where your hot wings don't come with fries. Your hot wings only come with wings. You got to pay extra for the fries. So by the time I buy hot wings and the extra for the fries, that's gonna run me oftentimes about $20. So I done paid $20 to park. I done paid $18 for, let's say $20 for a lemon drop, $20 for wings. By the time I walk through that door and sit down, within 15 minutes, I done dropped $60. $60. And usually you're gonna get 2 drinks. So that is $80. So yeah, those little $20 that you want me to pay to park in your business that you owned is a problem for me. And this is so crazy because somebody commented, I left their comment up there. They came on my post that I posted. I'm not sure what I had said in their post, but they said that you're always on here complaining about my seatbelt unlocked. My seatbelt. Okay. You're always on here complaining about money, but every time I turn around, I see you out. I see you out somewhere. Get it together, baby girl. This is my life. This is my monkey. This is my show. So if every time I come on here, I want to complain about how I spend my money or how somebody else is trying to spend my money, I'm going to do that. Because the channel says, being Chloe Barksdale. Guess who I am? I'm Chloe Barksdale. So this is my channel. So one thing that I have committed to, especially after being laid off and going through everything I've been going through, one thing I've committed to is being true to myself. Number one, stop biting my tongue or being, worrying about what I say on my channel that others might find offensive. I even thought about, well, you know, maybe I'm going out too much, but you know what? That's part of my channel. And then the thing is that quite a few times whenever I go out, I'm not paying. When I went to the melting pot, my girlfriend LaRon treated me. Whenever I went out last Friday for happy hour with my old co-workers, Karen, my old Aunt Jackie's brand manager, she paid for all of my stuff. And not only that, like, when we went to happy hour, I'm very strategic in my spending. When we went to happy hour, everything was half off on the appetizer menu, and then the drink that I had, the margaritas, was $5. Not only that, but what I've been doing here lately is I have been I need to get an oil change. The second bay. Okay. I have been doing my side hustle. It ain't your business for me to show you every time I turn on my every time I turn on my lift lamp, and every time I turn on my every time I turn on my lift lamp, and every time I turn on my Instacart, there you go. Every time I turn on my Instacart and all of that, it's really none of your business for me to have to tell you that I'm out hustling. But I have a rule that I hustle. Hey baby, let me get a regular oil change, please.
No regular oil. You got synthetic blend or full synthetic?
Okay.
$8.99 or $89.99.
Okay. I'll wait till y'all get back regularly. Till y'all. So I guess I'm gonna begin an oil change today. So no wonder there's nobody here waiting. So let me show. I'm gonna run over here to Harold's Chicken right quick and show y'all what it is. But anyway, I do my little hustle. I have a rule that whatever I spend, I have to go back and I have to hustle that money back. So that's what I've been doing. But let me real quick show y'all what I'm talking about. So that's why I get my hair. So this is, well, I guess people can park right here, but they don't. So this is Harold's Chicken and Ice Bar, which is nice. Trust me, it is nice. I will not discount it. They made it real cute. So this is their parking. This is all the parking for Harold's Chicken and Ice Bar. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let me count. Hold on. Okay, so I'm back. So they may have, not including the 2 handicaps, they may have 35 parking spaces for a sports bar. So people can probably park up when, well, Bojangles got more parking spaces than they do. I don't know. It's not my money. It's not my show. I'm sorry about the loudness. So I guess I'm about to head up to the house to mow the lawn. But yeah, so for the person who is worried about the money that I'm spending, babe, I be hustling. Trust me. If I spend $75, then my rule is I have to hustle back $75. So I just got to the house, and was gonna mow the lawn, but it like it's about to rain. And guess who is still looking for my mama? This little person right here, little fur baby. Mama used to feed her all the time, and so whenever I walked up, she was in her little spot right here. Well, I'm about to start doing a little, I guess, cleaning, since I can't in a sense me mow the lawn if it's going to rain. So gotta pick up this where they repair the ceiling and the laundry room. You guys said that you wanted me to share, so I'll share a little bit of what I'm dealing with. Still need to clean out this refrigerator. Yeah, I think today that's what I'll work on. Cleaning all this stuff out. So this is an example of what stresses me the hell out whenever, take off my gloves, whenever I start talking about the stresses and how I come over here and I just get overwhelmed. This is it. This is just the back of the house. I mean, this is just a supposed to be in the sunroom or whatever it was that Mama had built, but and it's so funny that okay, so those are my daddy's old records right there. That's some, y'all, that's some sweet tea. This is one of the things that y'all, that goes multi-purpose bags. I can use those for cleaning. But this is what I talk about whenever I say I'm just, sometimes I come over here and I'm just so overwhelmed. It's because of this. Let me check this mail. I'll catch up with you guys in a little bit.